Well, good morning and good night, wherever you may be. Um, I'd like to show you a deck today called, we're going to go with Tap This. Really, it's running around Veridity, pronunciation on this is horrible, Veridity Circle, as well as Territorial Hammer Skull and Icy Manipulator. Goal is to tap their stuff for more card draw, and eventually we either, with one of's Patient Rebuilding or Zatalpa, run them out. A lot of the time mission's in concession because they just don't like us controlling their board, but let's see if we can get a good example of a game with this deck. And let's get started. So we're looking for a 3-drop in the opening hand, either Territorial Hammer Skull or Veridity Circle. If we do not have one of those, then probably a mulligan, but depending. So. Okay. So we got Deputy Detention and Veridity Circle. We really need a land drop, but I like our hand too much to get rid of it. I'm going to lead off an island. So I'm going to explain these as we get the chance to play them. In an ideal world, we have a match where I can actually play the cards we're looking at. We're hoping they don't play anything this turn, and we throw down Veridity Circle. Okay. Or we don't draw a land. That could also be a problem. So Deputy Detention can help us with Saplings, because it can just wipe out all of their tokens. But that is more of a threat. Ouch. Well, I don't think we're ever going to get to Zatalpa. So this is called punishment for keeping a 2-lander. I'm honestly not even going to waste your guys' time. This is not going to go well. GG's, opponent. GG's. That is called the definition of mana screw. So not a great one leading off there. I'll go until I get a good example of this. If that takes 3-4 matches, that's fine. On the YouTube video in the description, I'll probably say what match is the best example of the deck. But that was just a bad player. 2 planes, island, Territorial Hammer Skull, no Veridity Circle. We are running 4 lands total. Swing into us, attack that hits our face. My guess. They're probably going straight aggro. Okay, so I think we're gonna get shocked. Something might be coming with this. Kind of sketchy. Let's see how much they do with it. You think we're gonna block? I'm not gonna take the chance there. I'm expecting that. I was expecting some burn. Okay. So a Veridity Circle would be amazing now, because we're at the point where we're tapping a lot of their stuff. So this is a good example of how this is kind of supposed to work. Yeah, I'm gonna block that. I don't have anything to lose. They burn it, great. I'll take it. So we're kind of hoping for a big board change. If they start laying a ton of stuff down, we River's Rebuke. Trick is, my guess is a lot of it's pretty cheap. Okay, so we're gonna want some life draw here soon. Thinking we do this. Feeling a River's Rebuke here. Okay. So we get to draw an extra off it. Sweet. Yeah, I'm on this one. Yeah. They were heavily just betting on being able to outrace us, but our deck is not about that. Our deck's about controlling, and honestly, we didn't have a lot of control there. It kind of looked like Territorial Hammer Skull draft deck from Ixalan, which is kind of funny. We'll try one more and see if I can get a little bit of a control matchup rather than an aggro play style. If not, then so be it. The long grindy matches are the most fun with this one. When you get into something like that, it can be really entertaining. But yeah. Alright. Opponent actually took time to think before playing anything or keeping their hand. Either tells me they were distracted with leftover pizza. I sense the enchantment. The 1/1 enchantment that gets thrown on it. I know that. Okay. They didn't have a mana up to counter the target there. But I wouldn't really expect them to on turn 2. What am I hoping for? I'm kind of hoping just for another land and get Smothering Tide rolling. I think that's what I'm on. Let's see. They don't want to pay. All they have is 2 mana. Decisions. So this might turn into a good control matchup. Pushing, probably go Bard, but I want to be able to play a little bit more out here. So I'm more inclined to actually Next turn we're looking at Veridity Circle. Or, no. And possibly a Territorial Hammer Skull if we draw it. It's going to start being a little bit more difficult for opponent to do anything. Okay, so 6, 7 mana is what we have access to. I want to be able to get down this. And then let's throw down another Icy. So, forgot to leave up mana there. So next turn's when this really starts. We're probably going to take a good amount in air. Oh, I'm tapping that down. Sacrifice Siren Storm Tamer, I'd be happy. You're welcome to. It's just a good thing to have in the back of our pocket. But we have a lot of onboard control, really. So this is exactly what I was hoping for. Match 1, Mana Screw. Match 2, aggro matchup. Match 3, control build. Even if we lose this, I'm having some fun. An artifact, put it in the back, okay. What are they going to pick up? Creatures you control can't be blocked this turn. River's Rebuke sounds kind of nice on that. I might be kind of greedy. On their upkeep, I'm going to tap both of those down after throwing this down. So even if they do activate that, it's getting to the point where they won't ever be able to attack. Which is Dreamland, happy Dreamland for us. I kind of don't really expect them to care anymore in terms of this mana. Which is good, because we'll take as much as we can get. We've used every speck of mana that we've had every turn. The thing is, even if they've... I mean, in blue, return target permanent to its hand, counter it next turn. Not going to be good enough for us at the moment, just because we have the Icy Manipulators down to keep control.
This should be fun.
I think I'm on the River's Rebuke plan next turn, and then just roll and see how it plays out.
Do I have your attention now?
I'm okay with that. You gotta pay them out here. Okay. We will do this. Force some control into it. Depending upon what they get down, I'm going to put a stop at the end of their turn. We'll probably just tap whatever they play. If they give us extra mana, even better. We can tap multiple things. So I see Jin and Storm Tamer coming down. Us tapping them both, drawing 2 off it, binding. Yeah. Okay. reasoning behind this, I'm just wanting card draw. So I'm expecting a concession here soon. They're gonna realize that they're just too far behind. But that's it. So next turn, to really stick it to them, really we're gonna Binding, Tempest Gen, Deputy Detention, Storm Tamer, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But this is essentially, no, you can't play Magic. In order for a couple of their other cards to even be useful, they have to have mana and creatures. They did get a little mana screwed, which worked to our benefit for the sake of this stream here. I'll put a stop just because they have access to 5 mana. I don't even know if they have creatures to play anymore, but our whole hand is basically staying alive, and we're going to beat them down with 4 power on the board over time.
Behold new wonders.
Pretty down for that, yeah. That gives me a target. I'll draw some more. There, that gives me a clock. Ooh, but the greed. I'd love a mana. Give it to me. I'm just gonna tap your horse. Yay! That's it. I'm gonna wait. Can you keep up with the card draw? Probably not. Bounce whatever you want to bounce. Deputy Detention just gives me more stuff. Yeah. More options coming back, probably Sahili. It's an illusion. The moment I target it with something. Okay, so I'm gonna be super greedy here. Want to draw 4? Yeah, I'll draw 4. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pop it back down.
Innovation knows no bounds. I will return.
Probably looking at that guy and that guy. Yeah. So we were just having fun at this point. Every turn is just more controlling the board, and we're literally throwing away sleep. Like, it wasn't going to go anywhere for the opponent. Even if they had big stuff to come down, we could manage to deal with it. So that has been Tap This. Yep, so we'll move on to another deck here, and we'll get this one uploaded for you. Good 3 matches. Yep, thanks.